Hi everyone, this is PhoneArena's review of the new Samsung Haven, which is available through Verizon Wireless. The Samsung Haven is designed to be an easy-to-use phone, basically for those not looking for a lot of extra features that they'll never use, such as a camera and memory card and music player, stuff like that. The Samsung Haven is pretty similar to the Samsung NAC. There are some differences, mostly with the external styling of the phone, but other than that, they're pretty much the same thing. On the outside, you have this charcoal gray color finish with a bit of a stripe on the front and the back. There's a 1.3-inch TFT display. As you can see, it's a little bit larger than the 1-inch display on the outside of the NAC. But pretty much all you can use it for is viewing the time, signal strength, and the battery level. On the inside, both the Haven and NAC have the same 2.2-inch display, which is only capable of a resolution of 176 by 220 pixels. Because of this, most of the text, numbers, and images is a bit pixelated around the edges there. We would have rather seen a QVGA display used. On the bottom part of the display on the Haven, you have 3 buttons here. The first one here takes you to the voice command. Second one takes you to your saved pictures. And the third one is for directly accessing the voicemail. It's kind of nice to have these quick access buttons here, but unfortunately they're not backlit, which means if it's dark or you're in your car, you're really not going to be able to see them. Underneath that, you can see both phones have pretty much the same layout for the D-pad area and the keypad. There's a dedicated 911 emergency call button. They'll ask you, do you want to call 911? There's also a ICE button here where you can add different emergency contacts. The D-pad is fairly small compared to the rest of the buttons, but the actual numeric keypad is pretty large with easy to view letters and numbers on that. What's interesting is if you look at the new LG Clout that's in the process of coming out here, you can see the button size. There really isn't a large difference there between them. Where the LG Clout does have some extra features that the Haven does not, such as a 2-megapixel camera, music player, memory card slot, plus you can download the VCast applications and games, stuff like that. Overall, the Samsung Haven, it's basically designed, like I said, for people not looking to do more than just using it as a basic phone, since it lacks some of these extra features. The main menu on the Samsung Haven is laid out pretty simple. There's not a whole lot of customization here. There's places here for you to save your different contacts and access them. You got your recent calls with missed calls and stuff like that. Messaging for accessing your voicemail. The Haven can also send and receive text messages. It can receive picture messages where you can actually save the picture to the phone memory, but you can't send picture messages with it. Settings and tools here, calendar and alarm clock, voice commands, calculator, roll clock. Other settings, your phone information. The new menu here, which is a well-being and health. You can set 5 different reminders here. Also a fitness trainer. There are 15 exercises here that you can do. Basically all it shows is a little animation with some text below it. Also what they have here is called a healing music. I'm not really sure how healing it is, but there are 4 different ones here. I guess it's supposed to kind of put you in a little bit of a peaceful mood. And then there's a place here to put your medical information, such as what you may be allergic to, certain medications and stuff like that you may be on. But other than that, that's pretty much all there is here to the main menu. As we said, there is no music player. You can't download any applications. There is no VCast or VZ Navigator. It's also important to point out there is no Bluetooth on the phone either, so you'll have to use it right up to your ear there. No Bluetooth headset or pairing to a car Bluetooth kit either. One of the main issues we had with the Samsung NAC, which is the previous year's model, is that the reception was pretty bad on the phone. Oftentimes the phone drops down to 0 bars, even say searching for service on the display. Also, another issue we had with it was with the call quality. If you raise the volume up to high, you get a bit of a garbled sound here in the earpiece. Thankfully, both of these issues have been pretty well resolved with the Samsung Haven. We got about 2 to 3 bars of signal reception in our local area here. Also, the distortion that we heard in the earpiece at high volumes was gone. But conversely, the actual call quality does sound a bit muffled on the device, not crisp and clear. Overall, the Samsung Haven, it's a pretty decent phone here. It comes in at a pretty low price. Anyone that's basically looking for just a basic, easy-to-use phone, it's not a bad choice. Other than that, you might want to check out the LG Clout. Still pretty easy to use, does have some extra features like we said. It's pretty much a toss-up between the two. Naturally, we kind of like the Clout a bit more due to the extra features. Also, interesting to point out, the voice quality on the Clout is a little bit clearer and better than the Samsung Haven. But overall, it's not a bad phone. Like we said, for those looking for something pretty simple and easy to use. Be sure to check out our full review of the Samsung Haven at PhoneArena.com.